But remember, guys, it's very important. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to get charged with rape or sexual assault?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
No. Hell no.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay. So what do you have to do throughout the entire interaction? Through the entire interaction? Consent and? Statements of empathy and?
And
make sure she feels safe, comfortable, and respected. Do you understand that? If a girl doesn't feel respected, even if you did everything that was consensual, she could just fucking shit on you because you upset her. Okay? If she doesn't feel comfortable with you, she's gonna run away and tell people you're a creeper. Does it make sense? Yeah. If she doesn't feel safe with you, she's gonna run away because she feels unsafe with you. Do you get that? A woman needs to feel safe, comfortable with you, and respected the entirety of the interaction. And when it comes to escalating, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay? You move forward and you back off. You move forward, you back off. Does it make sense? Pressure on, pressure off. Like, hey, I like you. I think you're so fucking cute. Sorry, I hope I'm not too much. Right? She's like, oh no, I really like you too. Great. You grab her hands, you put her in your body. I'm like, you're dancing with her and shit. And you're like, sorry, I know it's crazy. She's like, no, I like you a lot. Maybe you start kissing her neck. And you're like, do you like that? She's like, yes, I do. Right? Maybe you start grabbing her butt. Maybe she like hesitates. Like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to make her uncomfortable. She's like, no, I like it. We're in public. Right? So maybe you're like, hey, you want to go make out in the bathroom? She says yes, you can do it. And if she says no, I'll be like, oh, I was just kidding. That's inappropriate. I don't kiss on the first date. Take me to dinner first. Kind of flip it on her, like, hey, calm the fuck down. I was just joking. What the fuck? You thought I want to make out in the bathroom? I have a girlfriend. I'm not cheating on my girlfriend, right? She's like, what? You have a girlfriend? I'm like, yeah, I have 3 of them. But to be honest, I don't know, just say whatever the fuck. Dude. I don't even know. Like, my version of statements of empathy are one of the biggest reasons I like having a girlfriend is so that anytime a girl rejects you, she's like, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, it's okay, I have a girlfriend, but I cheat though. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, dude. It's actually fucked up. But I think that's like that's been my main reason for getting relationships for the last 3 years. It wasn't because I like the girls I was with, I did, but it was honestly just so like it makes my game better, dude. It makes me like feel more abundance, makes me more savage with women, right? Because then you always have like kind of plausible deniability as well, right? But you can just like have plausible deniability as well, right? If a girl's ever like, oh man, you're like too pushy, you're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be pushy. If a girl ever feels like, oh, you're making her uncomfortable, like, sorry, I didn't mean to make her uncomfortable. You let her know, like, we don't have to do anything you want to do. We don't, like, I'm totally okay without this. I do think you're beautiful, right? But you don't give the end of the movie away. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, like, no spoilers. She has to be curious, like, does this guy want to fuck me? I'm not quite sure, but he's escalating on me, but you're not too pushy, and you're taking your time. Does that make sense? You take your time. Women like that, they respect that, they appreciate that a lot. You guys understand? Okay? Take your time, there's no rush. Time is your ally. But don't be scared to shoot your shot. Don't be scared to go for the kill. Don't be scared to kiss her neck. Don't be scared to, fucking make out with her. Don't be scared to, when in doubt, whip it out. Consensually and respectfully. I'm saying, when in doubt, whip it out. Consensually and respectfully. You guys understand that? Say it with me. When in doubt, whip it out.
When it out, whip it out.
I'm definitely taking my dick out tonight. For sure. You know what I'm saying? My dick's gonna be out all night. I'm gonna wait for this to kick in, dude. But, it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a great fucking time tonight, guys, okay? I think we've thoroughly covered pulling escalation. Yeah, you have a question?
Yeah, so yeah, this is all good and this is like good techniques and stuff.
Yeah.
With 2 questions. One thing I heard was about like kind of moving their neck, like they feel comfortable with you moving their head and they feel comfortable kissing you.
What are you talking about?
Like if you can put your hand like behind a girl's head, like through her hair, and actually like move her head a bit.
Oh, I get what you're saying, but you're just thinking so analytical and logical about like some random shit that we might do for shits and giggles. Like most logically, yes, if I put my hand on the back of a girl's head and she's relaxing in my hand, then like, sure, she's comfortable with me, right? But like, if you're doing that as like some sort of weird technique, it's just out of context and kind of weird. Does it make sense?
Yeah, I think it's from the game. We're touching their hair, pulling their hair, tugging their hair.
I pull every girl's hair, dude. I don't know.
Applying intelligence, right? You pull it out, you pull out that move when it's relevant, when it makes sense contextually, right?
Yeah, it's on context. You don't. It's not like you're using this thing at that time. It's like, bro, this isn't like fucking like chess. This isn't like mathematics. Okay.
Okay, so for example, yesterday when I was with the girl, so one thing I was struggling with was she's just like talking so much
because she feels comfortable with you. She likes you. She likes you. She feels comfortable with you. She feels open to you. Good. Let her keep talking.
I was trying to like
sit there and listen, and she feels more safe with you. And then after a while, be like, "Hey, I think you're really sexy. Can I kiss you?" And she's like, "Yeah." Mwah. You kiss her neck. Mwah. The next thing you know, you start rubbing her leg and see how she responds. If she comes closer, you don't keep going. She pulls away, be like, sorry, I didn't mean to make it uncomfortable. And she comes closer. And then you say, like, hey, like, I gotta show you something crazy. Like, hey, like, you just put her in the bathroom. I don't know, pay the bathroom person $20. Fuck her in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? It's an adventure for her. But she's probably down. You just didn't do it. You know? It's all good.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm afraid. Like, I'm scared that if I would have, I mean, I was, like, holding her hand pretty much all night.
Look, you should be scared. You're a 44-year-old man. She's a 20-year-old girl. If for any reason this girl would have, this guy took advantage of me, this happened, that happened, I mean, you could get in trouble. So make sure you build a lot of comfort. Make sure you build a lot of fucking comfort. Make sure she feels so safe with you that it's just like she fucking is obsessed with you and you fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Okay?
So one thing I did yesterday, so I did it with the first girl and it worked. The second girl, a little bit, but not as much, was I want to get some to like relax and calm down, so I like do like a meditation sort of routine.
Okay. Just cut it out with the routines, bro. You're trying. It's like you're trying too hard, and you're thinking so much. You know, like all this logic and stuff.
Like, there's one. Have you heard of 21 grams? Like the weight of the soul.
No.
It's something they taught us. So it's like, do you know that the soul has a weight?
Yeah.
And the scientists measured people when they weighed them when they're dying, and it turns out the soul weighs 21 grams. Do you know how much 21 grams weighs? And then you whisper in your ear, it's like 21 grams is like a feather. 21 grams is like a hummingbird flapping its wings. 21 grams is like a kiss.
Luis is laughing right now because it just sounds cringe.
This is what we learned in mystery.
Yeah, but it just sounds cringe. It just sounds cringe to me, dude.
It's like routines like that, right?
Well, I understand, and there's some power behind routines, but the problem is you're not actually being the guy. You're not that guy. You know what I'm saying? You're acting like you're this big G when you're not, and that's the issue I have with it. And like, there's certain routines that work, bro. I have all kinds of random routines but like, it's like the reason I use routines isn't because I'm trying to run the seduction tactic at this certain time. It's because I think it's funny. I'm saying some dumb shit that I think is hilarious, and it might just happen to get my dick sucked. Do you get what I'm saying?
Can you give me an example?
I'm a male stripper. Hey, come here. Let me show you the view. Like, let me show you this thing. I like showing girls like the YouTube plaque. I like showing girls getting the tour of my house. Right? Next thing you know, I'm in an isolated location and shut the door and we start making out. Does it make sense? That's the routine. Right? Like a bedroom man. Do you want a massage? Okay, lay in the bed. I'll give you a massage. Massage. Pull the vibrator. Put it on your back. Oh, this is my back massager. I got it from Amazon because I started working out. My back hurts. Right? She's like, that's a vibrator. I'm like, no, it's not a vibrator. How many girls did you use it on? I'm like, none. I just got it for my back. Right? Right? Like, those are routines, okay? Using like the random, like the soul, the feather. It's like, it's just cringe, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's cringe. Right? It could work on some girls. Some girls might think it's cringe. I think it's cringe. It might work really well for you. If it works, you use it. If it doesn't work, don't use it. The only way to know is by testing and using it. Does it make sense?
Doesn't it, like, you could make that work if he has all the pillars of communication.
You're right. If he has full self-love, full confidence behind the way he says it, and communicating completely effectively. Because if Luis were to say the exact same thing,
Because it's just an excuse to touch her hand and shit like that.
well, Luis, say the exact same thing he said it, but the way he said it sounded like creepy as fuck.
Yeah, so I just.
The way you said it sounded like creepy and like the way you were saying it.
Yeah,
right?
Just delivery, right? So it's just like, all right, let me see your hands. So I don't know if you know this, but so like when you die, there's like this. I don't know if you've heard this thing that when you die, like you're called the soul sometimes. It's like 21 grams or whatever the fuck you just said.
The soul weighs.
leaving your body.
Do you know the soul weighs 21 grams?
Yeah.
The scientists
Like that,
measured
and
people who
it
died.
feels like this, and then it just.
I mean, I could use that exact line tonight, and it'll work for me because it's not about the line; it's about the man who's saying it. Do you understand that?
It's tonality, body language. Yeah. Again, 7%.
The way you said it just sounded like fucking weird as fuck. Like it didn't make any sense.
I was just like.
I understand. Well, the way you communicate with me is the way you should communicate with women. Why are you communicating differently with me than you would with the women? That doesn't make sense, and that's your problem. Do you understand? You stop turning your game on and start becoming game. Do you understand? You should actually get to the root cause of the issues, which is your lack of effective communication, so you become that guy instead of having to act like you are. Does that make sense? Got it? Yeah. It's like, oh, let me see your hand. Did you know that the soul, I don't even know what the routine is, but it's like, do you know that the soul weighs 21 grams? Scientists actually measure the weight of people when they pass away, and they always on average lose 21 grams of body weight. Isn't that so fucking crazy?
You know,
it's like,
and did you also know that when girls orgasm, they lose 21 grams of weight?
No, but like I could copy the exact same thing that you said. It's like 21 grams.
They gave actually
21. They gave 21 grams. How's it going? 20 grams. That's like a feather breezing over your hand. It's like a hummingbird flapping its wings.
It's just like saying,
Right?
like, it just sounds like when you say it, it sounds like you think if you say that, girl's like, oh my god, and just drop their panties, fuck me right now. Like, it doesn't, like, the routine doesn't matter. It's like,
It's just like the routine is an excuse for you to use that sexual tonality. Do you understand that? The routine is an excuse for you to use the sexual tonality and get flirtatious. But what is the actual main thing is you flirting with her, right? It's not what you're saying. It's how you're saying it. Do you understand? Okay? It's very important. It's extremely important, right? It's the belief behind what you're saying. And then she'll be like, man, you're just running game on me. And you're like, yeah, I am. Right? That's what this girl was saying last night. She's like, you keep running game on me. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to practice my Riz. I just got a relationship. I'm trying to become a Riz god. I was saying to this girl, she's like, I know you're a dating coach. Watch all your videos. I know you're just trying to pick me up. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm like, I'm just practicing game. I'm trying to become a Riz god. So I said to her,
what did your buddy say he has massive social anxiety, that he doesn't have a heart attack or something?
I don't remember, dude.
What
What-
was
what's-
you and your buddy?
No. I was like, so I opened this girl, and then I'm like, hey, my friend thinks you're cute, and she starts walking away. My buddy's like, waves her away. I said, come back. And she starts walking back. I'm like, he's really shy. He has social anxiety. And he's like, he looks at her and he's like, I'm gonna have a panic attack. He said it so confidently. He just says it such, Evan says it like a girl. He says it so confidently. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna have a panic attack. Like, and the girl's like, what the fuck? Like, he's just so confident in everything he's saying. It's so funny, dude. But I use that on girls all the time. I'm really shy. They're like, you're not shy. I see all your videos. We're like, look at you. You have all these girls around you. I'm like, yeah, I actually have crippling social anxiety. I need your help. I need you to help me improve my confidence. Right? Can you teach me? Teach me how to talk to these girls. Like, just shit like that. Like, but I'm saying it in a way, I'm like looking her in the eyes. I'm like, I need you to help me. I need you to help me. I was like, I fucking her. I'm like, I really need you to help me with my social anxiety. I really need you to help me with my social anxiety. I'm actually really shy. I was doing this last night. I'm like, I'm shy. I'd do this, and I'd be like, like, as if I'm like, I'm shy. I'm so shy. And I'm like, covering my face, and I'm like, oh my God, you make me shy. Stop. Right? It's like half gay, half flirtatious, and they're like, this guy's a goofball. You know, you want them to feel that. They're like, man, this guy's so fucking overly confident, right? They want to feel like they're with a fucking man who's secure in his reality. Do you understand that? They don't want to feel there's some like fucking child or some man child or some dude who isn't sure of himself. Women want to feel like you can walk, you can lead them, you know? They're safe around you. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
They want to feel that they're safe around you. Okay? Whether in a relationship or it's the first thing you met her, it doesn't matter. Right? They just want to feel always that you can protect them. They're safe with you. And humor is a big way to do that because it's social control. If you can meet this beautiful woman and every guy's so awkward and nervous around her, hitting on her, and you're just like this cool, chill fucking guy, I mean, they just can't help but be attracted to you, man. Attraction's not a choice. Remember that. They can't help but be attracted to you. Do you understand that? It's annoying. Like women can't. Like sometimes there's girls. Like I meet like dudes like. Some guy I know, I'm not really friends with him, his girlfriend's there, and they're like playing with their hair while talking to me. It's like, does he not see his girlfriend's like hitting on me? Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, dude. Like, girls are getting wet talking to me, and I'm like, bro, like, I don't want to be the one telling them. I'm like, one time, my brother brought his girlfriend around, like, this many years ago. This is it's around the time you're in LA with me, dude. It's like, it must have been like 2019. He brought his girlfriend around me, and dude, the entire night, she's like staring at me, staring at my friends. And I called him at the end of the night. It's like 5 a.m. I'm like, hey, bro, how are you, man? You go home safe? He's like, yeah, man, everything's good. I'm like, I just had to tell you something. He's like, what's up? I'm like, your girlfriend's a whore. And he's like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, dude, she was checking me out the entire time. She's giving me IOIs, all this, and that. And he's like, what? It can't be. It can't be. No. And he had trust my judgment. He broke up with her, dude. Eventually, actually, he tried to stick with her, and he found out she was right. I was right. You know, she wasn't like, because like your girl shouldn't, I don't have to deal with my girls. Let's put it that way. I do not deal with that with my women. You know, if in my head, it's like if a guy can fucking get a attraction to my girl, she's not my girl. You know what I'm saying? It's like, goodbye. You know, you belong to the streets. Okay? Got it?